that we should be saved from our enemies
Yep.
and from the hand of all that hate us.
And from the hand of all that hate us, man. That's what we were talking about, what, for the last 10 minutes? All you other heathen nations, you hate us, man. It's just true, man. You look down upon us, man. We have enemies. The Bible speaks about who our enemies are, man. The Bible reveals the enemies of the Israelites unto us, man. Go on up.
Psalms 83 and verse 2.
Yep,
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
yep.
and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
Remember Luke 1 and 71, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of them that hate us, man. Right? Read it again.
And it says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
Yep.
and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. When you take a stance of lifting up your head, you're looking down upon somebody.
Yeah.
You know? When you lift up your head, that's a sign of pride. You look down, you niggas.
Yeah.
You look down upon us, man. Right? You think we're the scum of the earth, but you're fucking wrong, man. Right? You people, because the so-called white man's in power, they uphold his image, man, as being the pinnacle of beauty. They say blonde hair and blue eyes is the way to go. Well, what's so strong about a lack of melanin? Which melanin protects you from the sun, man.
That's right.
That's a beautiful thing. If you ask me, man, no, don't even ask me. Get it from the scripture. Hey, leprosy is a curse. We don't have to get it. It's just true.
Yeah.
Weak. Oh, no.
And it says, verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel
Yep.
against thy people.
Crafty, man. You other nations are crafty, man. You know? You have all your meetings and shit. You ain't never seen a Native American Indian sitting around that board meeting, man, making big boy decisions at the table. Or a so-called Negro. Or Hispanic. Why? Because we're Israelites, man. They take crafty counsel against. They exclude us from that. Go on up.
And it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Yeah, we're the hidden ones, man. Right? The scriptures say, what's that, in Hosea? When it shall be said, ye are not my people, there shall it be, you know? There shall it be, if you can get it, Hosea 1 and Baba Kashar, because I don't want to tongue twist up the scriptures, man. You know? We got to bring this, because the scriptures are powerful, man.
Right.
You know? They are mighty and they pull down them strongholds, man. Okay? I think it's Hosea 1 and when it shall be said, ye are not my people. I don't know. Verse 10? Yeah, verse 10.
Yep. Hosea 1 and 10, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
And that's why we're so scattered, man. Is it so hard to believe? Bro, we're scattered, man.
Right.
We're everywhere, man. And we ain't all gonna look the same, bro. We ain't fucking, some clones. Walking in line and, with the same walk, the same voice box and look, man, it's like a bunch of sentinels.
Yeah, the same exact shade of brown.
Yeah.
Every single Israelite.
Hey, man, the scripture says my heritage is unto me as unto like a speckled bird, man. Different shapes. Hey, Ephraim is a cake not turned, man.
Yeah.
You got so-called white people out there that really go back to the children of Israel, man. Really the sons of Israel. Confusion of faces, man.
Yeah.
All right, the scattering has happened.
Right.
We've been scattered among all these other nations. Go on, huh?
And it says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered. Right? You take a clump of sand in your hand, travel from here to Japan, and you see if you got every speck of sand still residing in the palm of your hand, you're going to lose some along the way.
Yeah.
Some of it's going to be at the check-in, some of it's going to be at the airport, some of it's going to be all on the fucking jumbo plane, the Boeing or jet or whatever it is. Some of it's going to be on the runway. We're scattered everywhere, man. We're as the sand of the sea. So we ain't all going to look the same. Go on, huh?
And it shall come to pass that in that place where it was said...
In that place, man. Go on.
where it was said unto them, ye are not my people,
Yep.
there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
And that's what we're saying right now.
That's right.
That's prophecy, man.
Prophecy.
And that's being fulfilled this very day, man.
Yep, yep.
Come on, bro. Where's, hey, you are not the sons of the living power, right? There, hey, there it shall be said that ye are, man. When it shall be said, ye are not my people. You ain't the real Israelites. You ain't the real. That's what they say to us.
Yeah.
Well then, hey, then wait. You tell me who is. If we ain't the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, tell me who the fuck is, man.
Who fits the curses?
Who
man?
fits the curses, man?
That's right.
You know? Who has them prophecy indicators stuck to them like glue, man?
Right.
As a sign of who they are. Go on up.
And it says, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together.
And that's what's happening, man. Right? The children of Judah and Israel, man. The southern kingdom, man. Right? Be joined together. You know? That great gathering, man, through the word. You get me that in Baruch?
Right.
You know? Get me that in Baruch, Isaiah 11:11, all of them precepts. You know, through the gathering of the word, which you can get Baruch for.
Yep.
You know?
So lucky, bro. If I can just say something.
Go on, bro.
Just like, for an example, you got Justin Timberlake. You know, just an example of confusion of faces. You know, you can see his spirit is like of our people.
Yeah, but that's it, man. You know, hey, the salt of the earth, man. The Justin Biebers.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that earlier, man. I was just laying there. I was meditating. I was like, yo, man, you got the fucking Al Pacinos, the Robert De Niros, the Justin Biebers and that. You know, the Tyson Furies, the Conor McGregor. You know, all of these Jakes, man. And they might look white, but they really are of our people, man. The salt of the earth, man. Go on up.
Baruch 4, you want from...
What, 30? It's like the last couple of verses.
Okay.
Like 37, I think. Gathered by the word.
Yep. Alright, Baruch 4 and verse 37. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away, they come gathered together.
Whom thou sentest away, man. Which one of the curses, right? Deuteronomy 28 and 64. In fact, get that real quick as well, man. Get that real quick. We're going to go back to that. Because this proves, hey, man, when you read from verse 15, in fact, read from verse 15.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't in a rush.
Yeah, we ain't in no rush.
You know, we out here to teach the word, right?
Bring it out.
Let's go, man.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Yep.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
Right, so if you wouldn't listen, right, unto the voice of the Lord, thy God, go on.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes.
The statutes, with the same statutes that we read about in Psalms 147, man.
Yep.
Who was given unto Jacob, unto Israel, man. Right? But if we would not hearken unto them, go on.
Which I commanded thee this day,
Yep.
that all these curses shall come upon thee.
Right, all these curses were going to come upon us, man. The opposite of being blessed.
Yep.
Okay? When you're blessed, hey, what it means to be blessed is when other people are bowing down to you, man. That's what it truly means to be blessed. But the opposite of that is the curses, man. And these people are lifting up their head rather than bowing. They're looking down upon
They're
us.
doing the opposite.
That goes to show you, man.
Yeah.
Go on up.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
They're overtaking us, man. Outrunning Jake.
Yep.
You know, them curses are like, come on.
Yeah.
Jake's trying to escape.
Yep.
You know? Then you end up, you know, R. Kelly or Chris Brown.
Yep.
You know? Saying I want out, mama.
Yeah, scandal after scandal.
Scandal
No
after,
rest.
you know?
No matter how much money you got, man, that's Jake's life, man. No matter how much money, millions they make, there's a scandal waiting around the corner, set up, you know, by Esau or Edom, man. You know, waiting to take all your money away and take your fame away and demonize you, man. You know?
Hey, that's why never trust thine enemy, man.
That's right, man.
Going up.
And it says, verse 16, curse shalt thou be in the city.
Now, jump to verse 64.
Can't.
Because we're going to stick on the point. Bubba shot.
Verse 64, and the Lord shall scatter thee.
Right, so the Lord said if you wouldn't hearken unto his voice, right, to observe, to do his statutes and commandments, then all these curses were going to pursue and overtake us. Now, we're going to read on from verse 15 and pinpoint one of the curses. Verse 64.
And the Lord shall scatter thee
So we shall be scattered. Okay, go on.
among all people.
Among all people, man. Right? Remember, the Lord says, I've chosen thee to be a special people above all others upon the face of the earth. Right? But even so, because we broke his laws, he said he was going to scatter us among them same people that we were supposed to be above. Right? Go on, huh?
Among all people,
Yeah.
from one end of the earth even unto the other.
From one end of earth even to the other. And that's why the Lord is coming back to gather his elect from the four winds.
That's right.
From the four corners, man. Because we are scattered. We are as the sand of the sea. Go on up.
And it says, from of the earth even unto the other,
Yeah.
and there thou shalt serve other gods.
Other gods, man. That's why you got our people worshipping Allah, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's why you got our people worshipping Buddha.
Yeah.
All up in that Hindu shit, man. You know? Vishnu and that, and Krishna and all of this shit, man. Well, the Lord told you that all the gods of the other nations are idols, man.
Serapis. Yeah.
You know, Serapis, man.
That's the main one.
Yeah?
The main one, man. Serapis.
Right? So the scattering is there. Hold Deuteronomy 28. Go back to Baruch real quick now.
So Baruch chapter 4 and verse 37.
Yep.
Lord, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away.
Who now sent us away, man? The scattering. The Lord said he was going to send us away, man. But in these last days, his sons are coming, man. They're coming back. You know? In the same place where it was said, we are not the children of the Most High, the sons of the Most High. There shall it be said, on the contrary, ye actually are.
Yeah.
Ye are.
No, you are. You are.
You know?
Yeah.
Ye are. Go on, bro.
They come gathered together
Yeah.
from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
By the word, man. And who's the word?
That was right.
Yahweh Shai, man, the volume of the book. Right? Now, we're going to jump to Isaiah 11 and 10.
Isaiah 11 and verse 10.
Yep.
And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse.
In this day right here. You know? The root of Jesse, man. One of the sons of Jesse is who? King David, man.
That's why I said our David's loins. You know, see, well, we could get
Matthew 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Matthew 1 and 1. Real quick, just to, you know,
Yeah.
and then we could jump back.
Matthew 1 and 1.
Yeah.
The book of the generation of Yahweh Shai,
Yeah.
Mashiach, the son of David,
The son of David, man. Come on,
the son of Abraham.
right?
Abraham begat Isaac.
Well, that's it. That's the point I
That's the
wanted.
point.
Now go back.
God. Isaiah 11 and 10.
Yep.
And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse.
Root of Jesse, right? One of the sons of Jesse was David, right?
Yep.
But that's not who we're talking about. Go on.
God. Which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
Really, it's talking about Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
He's that ensign,
Yep.
right? He's that ensign. In fact, you got the blue letter.
Yep.
You get the blue letter out. Go into that word ensign, real quick. Okay? Because that root of Jesse, that ensign, right? Remember, we just read in Baruch that his sons were going to be gathered by the word from the east to the west,
That's right.
right? Yahweh Shai is also known as the volume of the book. Yahweh Shai is also known as the word. Okay? We're going to get that too. Okay? Yeah, just get that word ensign real quick. Root of Jesse, man. Standing for an ensign of the people.
Right, this is the word, it's loading up, reception's bad here.
It's nas in the Hebrew. See, that's Satan.
Yep, it's loading up.
Right, I got it. Right, the Hebrew word is nas, right? It says something lifted up. A standard, a signal,
That's it.
right? A signal pole, ensign, banner. Get me Isaiah 13. A banner. Right? The same word in Isaiah 13 is the same word for ensign in Isaiah 11 and 10. Isaiah 13 from the top, bro. From the top.
Come on. Isaiah 13 and verse 1.
Yep.
The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
Yep.
Lift ye up a banner.
A banner. Let's go back into the word ensign for Isaiah 11 and 10. Right? The root of Jesse. That's talking about Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Lift ye up the banner, man. You know? It says ensign, banner, sign or sail, signal pole, signal.
Right.
And that's the signal that we're coming to is Yahweh Shai, man.
That's it.
You know? That's how the gathering was coming, man. You know? Hold John 1 and 1 as well. You know? In the beginning was the word. And then you can jump straight to verse 14.
Come on. Now you finish off Isaiah 11? Or John
Just hold Isaiah 11 because we're going to go back into the scattering after that.
Come on. John 1 and 1.
Yep.
In the beginning was the word.
Yep.
And the word was with God. And the word was God.
There you go, man. So in the beginning was the word. Right? Now Baruch just said we were going to be gathered. His sons are going to be coming together from the east to the west by the word. Who is the word? Verse 14.
Right. Verse 14 in John 1 and 1. In John chapter 1.
Yep.
And the word was made flesh.
And the word was made flesh. So who was that word that was made flesh? Go on, bro.
And dwelt among us.
He was made flesh and he dwelt among us. Go on.
And we beheld his glory.
That's it, man. So what you got to understand, and you got certain guys talking about, you know, Yahweh Shai never existed. The scripture says the word was made flesh.
Yeah.
He is that banner. He is that ensign. He is the word in which the Israelites that were scattered, that the Lord sent us away due to the curses for not following his commandments, that he was going to gather them back through, man. That ensign. And the same way that it happened back 2,000 years ago is how it's happening now, man. Right? But it's on a greater scale now. Because back then, the gospel didn't get preached throughout all the world. But now it is, man. From the east to the west, by the word of the Holy One. Now let's get back into Isaiah 11 and
Isaiah
10.
11 and verse 10.
Yep.
And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse,
Yep.
which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
Yeah.
To it shall the Gentiles seek.
That's it, man. Right? The Israelite foreigners, man. That basically, hey, what Jeremiah 17 and 4. We've discontinued from our heritage, man. You know? So we're all really Gentiles coming back.
That's right.
You know? Go on, bro.
And his rest shall be glorious.
And his rest shall be glorious, man. Get me Jeremiah, hold Jeremiah 30 and is it 9 or 10? Our rest is gonna be glorious, man, in the kingdom. You know? Go on, huh?
Jeremiah
30 and verse. Read from 8.
Jeremiah 30 and verse 8.
Yep.
For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts,
Yep.
that I will break his yoke from off of thy neck.
Yep.
And will burst thy bonds.
Hey, and that yoke, man, represents slavery, man.
Yeah.
All right, and that's another one of the curses in the Bible in Deuteronomy 28, man. Right? The yoke of iron being upon our neck. When you type in yoke of iron, it will show you a straight up Negro slave, man.
Yeah, that's what you have to type in.
That's it. And that's it, man. Our people, man. You know, being sold on auctioning blocks. That happened to our people. That's a sign, man. Go on, huh?
Off of thy neck, and will burst thy bonds,
Yep.
and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Yep.
But they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
So where's King David, man? If them Jews over there in the land of Israel are the real Jews, where's King David? Where's his throne at, man?
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, because that's a future prophecy, man.
Yeah.
When does that happen?
That's another telltale sign that they're the false Jews, man. They're the false Israelites, man.
Yeah, you think, wait, hold on a minute. You think King David is going to be happy with Tel Aviv?
Yeah.
Wait, he's sitting on the throne and he says, look, hey, gay parade, brothers.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Condoms on the beach. You know?
You think King David, well, King David is a man after the Most High's heart, right? The Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah.